During the late 1890s and early 19th, when film was very young, it was not quite clear whether film was an entirely new art or merely a sort of theatre without words. Before long, filmmakers such as D.W. Griffith, Charlie Chaplin, and Ludwig Einstein demonstrated that film was not only a new art but one with power to move millions of people as they had never been moved before. Despite its great popularity, or perhaps because of it, film has seldom held a secure place in the school curriculum either at the college or secondary level. This has changed somewhat in the past 20 years or so, to the point that a 1980 study by the American Film Institute reported that 227 four-year colleges offered bachelor's degree in film, which another 209 schools offering courses in the film or television, but no degree. The same day reported that there were 12,526 film majors with about 200,000 students taking film or television courses every semester. The History of Film, December 1895, the first to present projected moving pictures to a paying audience were the Lumiere brothers in December 1895 in Paris and France. They used a device of their own making, the cinematography, which was a camera, a projector, and a film printer all in one.
There are also different types of film. These are film, adventure, comedy, drama, horror, romance, science fiction, fantasy, historical, and lastly, crime.
Share a common theme, which is most of their content is action-oriented. They often include having some scene of danger through the majority of their scenes.
Adventure films typically involve a journey and some may include a pursuit. This emphasis on the character's adventure can help the audience imagine themselves in those experiences.
Third is comedy. Comedy are films intended to make the audience laugh through their use of exaggeration of language, action, and characters who add humor to a situation.
Drama films in drama genre often include realistic settings and defining conflict between one or more characters and themselves, others, or forces of nature.
Fifth is horror. It's a genre of literature, film, and television that is meant to scare, startle, shock, and even repulse audience. Romance film in the romance genre typically involve intimate relationships and a journey of the love between the main characters.
Science fiction movies are often a blend of science and imagination. 8 is fantasy. Fantasy films are films that belong to the fantasy genre with fantastic themes, usually magic, supernatural, events, mythology, folklore, or exotic fantasy worlds.
9 is historical film. It's a fiction film showing past events are set within a historical period. This extensive genre shares territory with the biopic, costume, drama, heritage film, and epic film.
And lastly, crime film. Crime film is a genre that revolves around the action of a criminal mastermind. A crime film will often revolve around the criminal himself, chronicling his rise and fall.
Film play an important role in our everyday life. There are many different kinds of films such as thrill, history, romance, documentaries, etc. Each kind of film has different effects on the audiences. In our opinion, films produced for helping us not only entertain but also learn about the world.
Films are made to entertain us. All kinds of films have their own fans, which makes people enjoy watching them. Different kinds of films bring out different emotions in people. For example, comedy films make us laugh, romantic ones warm our hearts, sad ones make us cry, and horror films scare us. By providing us excitement, films compensate for our daily lives burden in studying and working. Films are not just for relaxation. They teach us also as many useful lessons. Each story that we watch on film shows different moral lessons that we should apply to make our lives better. Most knowledge we can get from historical films and nature. In addition, film also help us to improve our foreign language skills. In summary, we do believe that films can make our lives better, although they sometimes have bad influence on us. It is unforgettable that films are made for us as amusement, so that we want from films is great story and pleasantly spent time.
Elements of a film is a way to compose every scene of a film and constitute the essence of the film. There are 5 elements of film, which is narrative, cinematography, mise-en-scene, and editing. These 5 elements help us to determine the film and a way to judge a film.
The first element of film is the narrative, which is comparable to the movie's plot but discusses the movie's purpose, its characters, and its setting. The narrative is more like storytelling because it demonstrates character growth. The second element of film is cinematography, which can be thought of as writing in motion because it describes how the movie or film was framed, toned, and colored. Cinematography also heavily favors point of view. It also connects the audience to the character. The sound is one of the most powerful aspects in film that has 3 components to it. Sound in film has sound effects, dialogue, and music. The audience feelings and perceptions of a moment in a movie are typically shaped by music. Together, dialogue and sound effects are crucial for introducing us to the movie's universe. The fourth element of film is mise-en-scene. When something is put in front of the camera, such as set, lighting, or performers, it is referred to as the mise-en-scene. In a movie, the mise-en-scene refers to the total impact that everything has on the viewer. Editing is the last element of film. Film editors spend a lot of effort into assembling the entire movie from all the scenes. The film's editor is also in charge of trimming scenes that viewers won't notice. Utilizing the aspects of film analysis help us comprehend the true structure of films and how they play a significant role in the film business. Most of the time, understanding the movie is crucial.
A film, also known as a movie or a motion picture, is a series of moving images shown on a screen, usually with sound, that make up a story. Some people like to see new films at the theater as soon as they're released. You might pretend to be a fan of French films, while secretly preferring animated films.